Hey guys, Bluebear Crypto back with another video, and today we're going to do a little bit of a change around. So we've got our new big rack that's going to go in line here. Down the line we'll have another big rack here, and then possibly this thinner one either next to it here or in front as well. But yeah, this table is going to move here, so we just need to do a bit of jigging around. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to just let you guys know, if you ever have to do this, if you have a full octominer of graphics cards, oh my god, that is heavy. I did my absolute best to try not to do any damage, but it ended up happening. But that's fine, because this is just a cheap IKEA table. So we're going to move that here, and then we get to build the new rack. Got a little bit of damage in shipping, but hopefully it's not too bad. There's just the wire in here, so that should be okay. It's actually really easy. They all just slot in. It's meant to be like a boltless setup, but it's heavy. You're not going to be knocking that down easily just because of how wide it is. I was thinking about getting the 40cm ones just because that's how far back they go, but I decided to go to 60 because it's a shed, and sheds are sheds. Sheds are never perfect because you can't keep wood straight, or especially this amount of wood straight. So the floor is wonky, but there's no movement in this, and I feel like if I had 40cm, so this is 60, if I had 40, I have a feeling that it would just have a bit of a wobble on it. So I just wanted a bit of a wider footprint. But yeah, now I can see how big it's actually going to be, and there's going to be one here, and then this is probably going to go here. It's kind of got me thinking, like, I should have got more plugs. I don't think 2 commando sockets is going to sort it. I think these sockets are rated for like, actually, so this is rated for 32 amps. But the problem is, the electrician didn't fully understand the assignment, so he's put in 2.5mm cabling, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I think it means that I can only really safely draw about 4 to 5 kilowatt. I'll put the actual number below. I think we got quite a new electrician. These plug sockets, the size of this cable is 1.5mm, which in the UK, like, the standard practice would be to only have that thickness of cabling in lighting. That's like your absolute minimum. Really, these plug sockets should be 2.5mm, which is what these are, and these should be way more. If you were going to pull any sort of power out of this, there should be more. So I'm going to have to upgrade these at some point, but it completely depends on when I need to. But yeah, they'll both need to be upgraded. But I'm thinking if I bought an ASIC, it's pretty much going to be one ASIC, and then I've maxed out what I can draw on that. Yeah, it's going to be a big job, just rewiring it all, and we're probably going to have to take boards off and stuff. I'll get the octominer back on. The only issue with the racking is that I had one piece which was too short, so this is supposed to go across the middle like that there, but it's too short. I just got a one piece with the wrong size. But apart from that, this was quite cheap compared to everything else I could find on the market, and I'm confident that this could hold my weight. I'm going to stand on the bottom. Also, tipping factor is pretty good, but yeah, I don't think an ASIC is going to drop through that anytime soon. We're pretty much on phase 2 of the mining shed now. We're actually looking like a mining shed, and not just a shed with a table inside it. And yeah, next plan is to probably get an ASIC or something along those lines that can max out these commando sockets, to what I can safely do, and it's going to keep getting bigger. I don't know how much bigger it's going to get, and I'm also thinking if I can get a few ASICs, I'm thinking I needed more than 2 commando sockets. I don't know why I didn't think that at the time, but I don't know, 2 commando sockets in here felt overkill, and now I feel like maybe 8 commando sockets is what I'm looking for down the line, but we'll see. We'll watch it as the months go on. Just a reminder as well, if anyone wants to get on the wall, feel free, drop yourself in the comments, let me know that you want to go on, and you can be a part of the Wall of Fame. So all the purchases are coming in at the moment. We've got a KS2 Lite Iceriver on the way. It looks like it's got Wi-Fi capability, so I'm probably going to be using that inside, basically as a heater around the house during the winter, because it's starting to get cold now. What else do we have? We've got a Bitaxe Gamma on the way, so I'll be doing like a review / breakdown of how it looks and how it runs. We've got a S9J Antminer Bitcoin ASIC on the way as well. Set that out of order a little bit. So the idea with that one will be to run it during plunge periods. Yeah, so we've got a Bitcoin miner on the way, but with current profitability with the Bitcoin miners, it will need to be 0.3 cents or less for me to actually make profit on what I'm mining, because it uses so much electricity, because obviously they're not as efficient as they used to be compared to what the difficulty was. That will be mainly used for when I go into plunge periods, which is where my electricity goes negative, because there's too much electricity produced on in the UK network, which is usually caused by wind power. When we go into these plunge periods, I get paid to use electricity, and I will basically use that to get money from using electricity and then get money from mining Bitcoin as well. It only costs like £130, so really not a big investment, and it'll probably take me a little while to get the money back, but at the same time it's a little bit of money for a little bit of money. But if Bitcoin keeps going up, then it's all about the long run. We've ordered another one of these, which connects into the commando sockets, the 32 amp commandos, so that will go in this one here. I'm not sure on what the setup is with the Antminer. The biggest ASIC I've had are these ones. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how loud it's going to be. I'm assuming very loud, and I don't know how much I'm going to have to try and silence it, essentially. I'm also just thinking if it is right next to the fans, that is going to be the loudest. Hopefully not too loud. I'm feeling quite positive about crypto at the moment. I feel like the water's bubbling a little bit, and we're about to get some splashes in the water, and it's going to go up. But obviously, I don't know that's going to happen. It could do the complete opposite and go to next to nothing tomorrow. And if you want to check out the expansion of this over time, feel free to subscribe, drop a like, comment, any suggestions, anything that you guys are buying at the moment, what you think about the KS2 Lite. I actually don't want any more non-Bitcoin ASICs, and this is the last one, and the only reason I'm getting it is because I can use it as a heater inside, because it's got Wi-Fi. I don't have to worry about plugging it in with Ethernet cable, so I can just whack it in a wall, get it connected to the Wi-Fi, and then that can be used instead of heating, which I've got gas heating, so that costs a little bit more anyway. So I feel like Bitcoin is the safest. Casper would be the next best, but again, the amount of ASICs that are coming out, this will probably be my last Casper ASIC, and I think I will probably just stick to Bitcoin, or if there's anything that I want to get as like a small one. It's not a massive risk to get one like these because they are so cheap. So if the coin went to zero, or if the profitability went to zero, then you're not really spending much compared to if you're buying like a brand new ASIC and it costs like £10,000 or something. That's a slightly bigger investment. But yeah, stick around guys, it's just going to keep getting bigger. We're going to have more cables, we're going to have more splitters. I'll see you in the next one.